Is that it right there?
I believe that is the issue that we had.
I tell you what,
You were
Cody.
hitting them down low, not
Yeah,
up top.
yeah. Cody Epp sent me. He went into the other gym, as there's two gyms here. He was going to go get that other system set up, and yeah, my first rodeo here by myself trying to run the motherboard wasn't exactly the best rodeo. But hey, you guys could see what was going on here. We got us a dogfight, 5-5, 3:40 left in the first quarter. As Victoria here is going to take the ball strong to the rim and get an offensive opportunity. Number 22 there's going to fire a three. Schoenmeyer just short. Theron Cox controls the rebound over to Sides, and here we go. Sides looking inside Cox. Cox back out to Loya for the three ball, just short and controlled by Victoria. Thank you to everybody who has reached out and said my volume wasn't working. I appreciate that. I'm going to need that. Loya with another steal. He's going to force the issue really there. He was trying to get to Brands, and it just not necessary. Is right there is Karsh took it strong to the hole, but just can't capitalize. Theron Cox over to Brands. Brands is looking at it, going to get called for a violation. Huskies just need to slow down here just a little bit and make it a little smoother.
Yeah, a little disjointed, kind of like my camera work starting off. But we'll get it figured out. I promise I'm getting there.
Don't tell Cody and Rich.
Yeah, don't tell Cody.
As Northern Valley's going to work in here, Clay Preston and Jeremiah Hansen now onto the floor. As Lucas Klein is now on the floor there for Victoria as well. He's going to grab the ball right there in the center, make a great pass over there. Great pass as Schoenrock scores. The pass, though, was the important there as Klein makes a great look there for an easy bucket.
No look bounce pass. That's always the thing of beauty when it works.
That's right. Hansen controls up top over to Loya. They took my advice. They slowed down here a little bit. His side's got it in the corner. Controlled there by Theron Cox. Goes up with the left hand, just short. Off to the side of the rim. Going to be controlled. Victoria Knights ball. Colton Bailey's going to check in here as Theron Cox will go ahead and take a seat. Oh, unless the officials are going to, yep, the officials talked about it there for a while, but the ball's going to stay with Victoria.
Looks like we're working against a 2-2-1 zone press.
Nice penetration and kick out right there. Schoenrock again getting an opportunity. A hard battle for the rebound, won by Preston. He kicks it to Loya. Loya's going to survey and figure out what we're going to do here. Let's get a bucket. 7-5 as Victoria leads. Poked away there by Klein. Klein's made an impact. He hadn't been in long, but man, he's making an impact. Maybe a little bit too much of one there as he's going to pick up the foul as Colton Bailey gets good position and goes in, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Well, you know, that is something that you're always going to have when you have an aggressive player who's come in fresh off the bench. Sometimes he has to rein in those emotions just a bit.
Bailey with a shot there. Colton Bailey with a nice touch, going to get the roll and cash in on the free throw. 7-6 Victoria right now.
I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty tight contest all the way through. These two teams are almost evenly matched from position to position.
He capitalizes on the second free throw as well. I'm going to guess we're going to have a lot more points scored in this game than 7-7 in the first quarter here. But here's Victoria as they're looking to push the tempo here a little bit. But we're going to come back out here to Karsh. Karsh going to be wide open for a three. He's going to fire, and he's going to miscue. Rebound, Loya. Loya looks to push the ball to Sides. Sides has got it here on the wing. He's going to go into Bailey. Colton Bailey. The ball is tipped away, controlled by Preston. Loya is going to sit here. Looks like he's trying to find a two-man game. Going to go over to Hansen. Hansen's going to come off Bailey's screen and look. Here's Sides to crawl out of play. Looks like we're going to run number 4.
Might be a equipment issue.
I think that's what it was.
I think it was a loose shoelace, if you want to know the truth.
So here we go. 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. As Sides grabs a screen from Bailey. He's going to put his head down, go all the way to the rim with the left hand, just a little strong, but he controls the rebound over to Loya. Loya to inside, one dribble over to Bailey. Bailey with the strong move inside, blocked in there by number 15, the 6'2" senior Kyle Pickering. Great no-look look over to the score. Wow. Wooler with the points, but the once again, I believe that was Englert with a great pass as Bailey's going to try and go right back to the rim, and he's going to go to the line. What did you think about that pass?
Peyton Englert impressed me last Tuesday night as well as a ball handling, not really a point guard in their system, but he has point guard qualities to his game, and he can make an assist now.
Bailey has struggled from the free throw line here early on in this season. Last year he shot quite well from the free throw line. He's just had, I think it's mental right here. He needs to step up and see the ball go through the rim.
Wow.
Just barely grazing the rim. He's a lot better shooter than that. He's just thinking too much here. His time's winding down. 20 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Here's Englert going to see what we're going to do, guarded closely there by Hansen. Hansen's freshman coming in, and Englert's going to say, I'm going right around him with a little dribble. I think it might have been partially blocked in there by Brands with 5 seconds left. Hansen's trying to, how is that not a foul? It's going to be over to Sides for three. How does did he get a fall? He got a call. He did. He's going to shoot three. He did. He was fouled as he went up for that attempt. Number 5 in there, Winholtz got into his legs as Sides released that ball. Maybe this is what Bailey Sides needs. He needs to see this right here. There it is. Much smoother, much more confident, maybe pull everybody off. Huskies can take the lead here in the end of the first quarter with that. Sides with number 2, up and down, knots us here at the end of the first quarter at 9, but that was a three-pointer. He gets 3 of them. He says, 1, 2, 3 of these, give me all of them. That's right, Northern Valley will take the lead, and we will take a break as Northern Valley with 3 points. Yeah, there we go. Struggle through with us. We'll get there. As Mike Patterson and Clint Cox here on the call for this matchup here between the Victoria Knights and the Northern Valley Huskies. Victoria starts the ball here with the second quarter as they work it around here. They got a lot of guys fresh in there. Both teams putting in quite a few guys. I think just about 9 guys have played for Northern Valley, maybe even 10. And at least 8 for Trigo. One of those people in there for Northern Valley that has seen his first action in the varsity is Drew Skimper, number 33. He's led the Northern Valley junior varsity team in scoring the first 2 opportunities out. He's getting a chance to come in here and play some meaningful minutes as a freshman. So here's Hansen. Hansen to the rim. Going to get called for the travel as he takes too many steps going to it. As Northern Valley currently's got 1 senior, a sophomore, and 3 freshmen on the floor. That's on the other side. Looks like Wohler, a sophomore for Victoria, is going to control the ball, kick it into Karst. Karst over to Wohler. Wohler back over to Winholtz. Winholtz dribbles around wide open, decides to take it inside, and kicks over there to Wohler. I thought we were going to get a shot again. Very patient with the offense, and it pays off as Lucas Klein with the little baby hook. And the offense, they passed up multiple open shots to get the great shot.
Very patient team, and looks like they're starting to settle in, too.
Drew Skimper has it blocked out of there as Hansen will fire a 3, and it'll rattle just out. Controlled out of there by Winholtz. Over to Wohler. Wohler in the corner, gets it back and swing it all the way around. They do. Here's Pickering. Pickering with the shot attempt, missed, but the rebound by Wohler. Blocking foul on Brands is trying to go baseline was
Karst.
Because Karst controlled that rebound, and he took a baseline, got Brands to get caught on the foul. That'll be Brands'
Well, Jason Karst did a nice job of sealing off the backside. I mean that he was able to push the defender in underneath the basket, and he really was the only one that was going to get a backside rebound on that play.
I love the way Victoria is moving the ball. Northern Valley's in a 2-3 zone defense here, and Victoria is taking their time. They're moving the basketball, not doing things to press the issue, but just penetrate, kick, and drive. Penetrate, kick, and drive. That ball was tipped by Preston, but still controlled by Pickering over the. And now they force it inside here. Oh, the skip pass is going to go too far.
Well, he made a perfect skip pass. The problem was there was nobody over there on the opposite side to receive it.
I see what Sides has done here. He's got the starters for the most of the year, all 5 of them sitting on the bench, and they were going crazy when that defensive stand happened by the Huskies. Inside here to Brands with a little turnaround. Is going to leave it short as Klein gets the rebound, and Foster Brands, I believe, is just a little frustrated. Shot hasn't been falling early in the season for Foster, and picks up a cheap foul. He can't be stepping out and grabbing that one. That'll be Foster's second foul and Northern Valley's second team foul on the early here in this second quarter.
Just a little over halfway through the half, and it's a 1-point game, so neither of these teams able to really stamp their identity on the game yet. But a fresh 5 coming in for the Huskies momentarily.
Yeah, here's wide open shot. It's just off the back iron. That was Wohler with that attempt. Hansen controlled the rebound, and he will push, but he's going to get it knocked away by the quick hands of Klein. How many times have we said Klein's name was something good to it? It's a defensive stop. It's in positioning. It's grabbing a rebound, and right there he just reaches in, knocks it off of his foot, Hansen's foot, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's called a turnover, and Victoria now controls.
Well, 6-foot senior is showing why he is a senior and has leadership qualities.
Karst with the nice move there, pull-up jumper, nails it, breaking the Victoria out to a 13-10 lead here. As Theron Cox is up top, surveys over to Loya. Loya works around a screen, going to take it baseline, but he's going to, I don't know how he keeps that ball here in Northern Valley, but say that it's going to be out on Victoria, stays here. Bailey Sides
was flipped out again by that guy, Lucas Klein. He's got quick hands.
Bailey looking into Bailey. Bailey up to high post to Theron Cox with the short, just leaves it a little short, controlled by Englert. Englert on Karst working up here up top, dribbles in. Englert's going to see, he tries to sneak one by Loya. Loya with the steal.
Good save.
Great save over to Tallheim up to Sides. Sides is looking to make a play. He's going to the rim. He's going to have the ball knocked away, but it goes to Loya. Loya is going to fire. It's going to be no good, and here comes Victoria. I like the pace of this game. Nobody's finding the rim exactly, but, up and down, here we go.
Well, they're not wasting any time. Englert with it now on the wing, back out top.
As they're playing a 4-out, 1-in. Englert to Wohler. Wohler's surveying. 1-2 in dribble. Beautiful interior pass. Wow, what a pass there by Wohler. The sophomore finds the easy bucket for Klein. Northern Valley running their motion. It's inside to Bailey. Bailey puts it up on the rim, but will be whistled for a foul. I believe they got Klein on a reach-in. No, they're not going to give it to Klein. They're going to give it to number 23, Jason Karst. He'll pick up his first, but Bailey, he got in position and kind of wiggled around and went to the other side of the rim. He goes to the free throw line. He knocked down 2 earlier. He's going to miss this one off the front iron, but he's got the bonus for the second one coming.
Well, a knockdown 3 right at the end of the first quarter, which made it a tie game at that point, or actually gave Northern Valley the lead, but that might be the first point since that juncture.
Yep. Northern Valley's playing that zone, and Victoria's kind of carving it up right here. They're moving it around until they can find the right spot and the right position to attack. And that's just what they're doing right here. Just working it back and forth and back and forth. This is Wohler over to over to Karst into the corner to Pickering. We're going to get a foul here. Looks like it's going to go on Loya. Loya's using his hands just a little too much on the defensive end. Is going to get called for the hold as the ball's quickly inbounded over to Karst. Karst going to get another three up. Good. Jason Karst, the 5'10 senior, nails the three-pointer in the corner. I believe that's his second one of the game.
It is his second one of the game, and he's a good-looking three-point shooter. Going to have a travel called against Northern Valley now.
Yeah, Darren, I don't know if he actually traveled, but it looked ugly. It looked ugly. It looked ugly. He needed a bounce in there, and he would have had to bucket. He knew he had a path there, and it just went a little soon. Side's going to pick this one off. No, it's going to stay here. Stay on this side with Victoria.
Got a hand on it,
he
couldn't control it.
Karst to inbound. Inbound over to Englert. Englert into the corner to Wohler. Inside decline, quickly back out and backing around. Victoria is moving the ball, and a quick move and a floater in there by Wohler. Just couldn't get it to go over the 6'2".
Wohler has a nice move on the far baseline that he's exhibited about 3 times in this game. He's just got a quick first step.
Yeah, they call the travel over there on Bailey. One of those type of Euro steps that not everybody sees all the time. Just depends on how you want to interpret it, I guess. Here's Karst going to make it 3 for 3 in the first half from 3. Making them pay, 21-11. Victoria's hot right now, and it's all with Karst. Bailey sides to the rim. Going to get bailed out here as he goes to the rim, to be honest. They're going to get Pickering as he was reaching in. Bailey's going to go to the free throw line because he's going to get a 2-shot foul.
Yep, it'll be a 2-shot foul. And what he's doing is he's trying to create something in the lane, but he gets himself into a little trouble there as he gets into no man's land when he drives that lane a little bit. He got bailed out this time, but his teammates need to open up spots and find an open spot for him to throw, because he will dish that off. That's what he wants to do, but no one's coming open for him right now.
I tell you what, I think is going to be an important part of this. Bailey Sides is starting to make him all from the free throw line. He's made his last 5 free throw attempts, and he knows how to draw a foul. And with them being in the bonus, I wouldn't be surprised if Sides goes at it drawing fouls as fast as he can. Here's Wohler's up top. Wohler's probably trying to, he's going to fire from 3. The confidence there, rebounded, cleared out of there by Theron Cox as here comes Bailey Sides. Bailey Sides crossover, going to go all the way to the rim, up and no good, but Colton Bailey with the rebound, kicks to Loya for 3. That's a common thing that's going on this year. Loya strikes again from deep as Northern Valley's on a little bit of a run here, trying to close the gap as the half's coming to a close. It's going to stay here with Victoria. I thought Loya had enough of a hand on it that he was going to be able to control that, but Victoria will inbound to the corner. Looks like Coach Sides is going to bring in Foster Brands here, and Theron Cox will take a seat, and Coach Schmittenberger's also going to make a substitution, bring in Schoenrock as Schmeidler is going to take a seat.
Well, just moments ago, this was a 10-point lead. They cut it in half with a minute to go in the second quarter.
Victoria running a little bit of flex offense here, going to find up a freebie. Oh, he was wide open. Brands fights for a nice rebound here, and here comes the Huskies. Can we make a move here towards the end? Loya inside to Colton Bailey. Colton Bailey bullies his way to the rim, does not get the foul call. How does Brands not get whistled for that one? He's all over him. Brands is going to get the foul, and the Victoria Knights will inbound there. Gives it an opportunity for Northern Valley to set up their pressure and see what they can do here.
Looks like it'll be a 2 men in the backcourt for Northern Valley. Looks like maybe a man-to-man defense. Nope, it's going to be a full-court zone.
Karst is looking. I thought he was going to fire another 3. The ball's going to be rebounded by Bailey. Colton Bailey off to Bailey Sides. Bailey's looking, finds Brands streaking in underside, back out to 3 for Tallheim, just short. battled in there, and here's Karst with a nice rebound at 16, 15. Here we go on the clock. Karst is saying, hey, I'm the hot one here. I want this last shot coming in, but makes a great pass here. Going to the rim. I think that's Klein. It's going to be fought for. Saved there by Bailey Sides. Fired from half court from Loya.
Oh, wow. That
difference, Klein, and he had his hands in everything. So we'll see how this first half or the second half goes, but I'm going to anticipate a lot more scoring. Here's Tallheim working around a Theron screen. Over to Brands. Brands is going to fire from deep. Going to be long and rebounded there by Englert. Englert up the sideline to Wohler. Wohler gets the start in the second half here as he made some great plays in the first. He gets the start in the second half. Going to drive baseline. Going to work it around the key to Karst, the man of the first half. He's going to get, oh, what a pass in there. That was a great look.
Peyton Englert.
Peyton Englert, the name that you told me to watch out. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Flips one behind his head to Pickering. Pickering catches the ball, maybe not even was 100% ready for that one, but goes up to the rim, grabs a foul. Theron Cox hits him across the arms, and he makes him pay as he knocks down the first one from the free throw line. His second attempt is up and just rattles out, and Loya is going to control the rebound and bring it up for the Huskies. They need a good offensive possession here, maybe a basket inside. They work their way in there. They tried to get it into Cox. Cox misses it.
Oh, my.
Well,
I think that's going to be off of Englert, so I think Northern Valley continues to control the ball.
The fast hands of Englert are just causing some problems. Sides to inbound the ball here. He's going to get it into Brands. Brands is going to get it up and get it swatted by Pickering. You know, he got kind of caught on the way up by another player, but Pickering finished the job as they feed the big man right back underneath, but he misses the baby hook as Theron Cox controls the rebound over to Kenton Tallheim. Kenton Tallheim over to Sides. Sides is going to fire the NBA three, just is going to rattle around and Pickering with the rebound, and here comes Englert. Englert finds into the corners. Wohler's pump fake goes around, little floater. Woo-wee! Nice
that's a
move.
nice shot.
Wohler with a great little floater. He had an open shot, decided to pump fake, got his defender up in the air, and then just made him pay with the little floater. Ball's going to go off of Sides and into Victoria. Wohler again making a play. Victoria's come out this half hot.
Well, they are very confident and they are very aggressive, and those two usually a pretty good combination.
Northern Valley in the man-to-man defense. Inside here to Pickering. He's going to get the shot up, but Brands is going to, not there, and he's going to control the rebound to Sides to Loya. Loya looks around the back dribble. He's going to go inside to Cox. Cox for the left hand. How does that not go? He gets another one up. Brands gets another one up, and he gets the hurt and the bucket. He will go to the line for the three-point play. Northern Valley finally getting something to go in here in the second half. They've had a lot of opportunities. Brands finally knocks the cover off the bucket.
Well, that was solid work on the boards is what got them a little momentum here.
Theron had two left hands right there that he just didn't capitalize on.
And then Brands did a nice job blocking off on the backside and got that rebound that's going to put him to the foul line.
Brands is a good shooter. He struggled early this season, but the kid works a lot. He spent a lot of time in the gym where he could, and maybe that three-point play right there will get him going, because right now Northern Valley needs an offensive spark to get back into this game as they continue to feed inside. Baby hook, woo, Pickering. I love that. He just pulls in. He pulls the ball in, goes around his left shoulder, and it's always this little baby hook. That's what he does, and you can't stop it. As Sides was trying to feed Brands inside, gets his feet tangled up a little bit, can't control the ball. Turnover, Huskies, as Karst is going to inbound it. One of the things, Patterson, that I've noticed that the officials can't stand next to the inbounder and hand them the ball. They're feeding them with that more of the NBA look, the bounce pass or the chest pass. A lot of them are bounce passes. It's a little bit uncomfortable for the teams, I think. because they just don't know. They gotta look instead of the official just handing it to them. Now it's just one of those COVID things we got to deal with. But hey, we got basketball, and hey, next week we'll have fans in the stands. What did I say? I said old Pickering had one move. What did he do? He turned over his right shoulder that time for a jumper and made it. He's making him pay. Sides is going to go to the rim. He's going to go to the line where he's been automatic here as of late as Wohlers gets into his feet. And Sides, like I said, he knows how to draw a foul.
Well, he's 5 out of 7 from the foul line, if I remember correctly, from the scorebook.
That's the only buckets Bailey has made is from that free throw stripe here this afternoon. Knocks his 6th in a row into the. As Sides decides to go back big, brings back in Theron and sits Colton Bailey. Sides up, Sides down.
And it's a 7-point game. This is a very, very competitive situation for Northern Valley, and they are putting on the press.
Carnes with a nice kick out to Wohlers for 3. He's going to be short. What do we got here?
No, I think it's going to go against Victoria.
It's going to go against Klein, I believe. Yep. Klein on the box out. Tough call, but one of those that officials got to make. He's trying to box out and get into position, just gets a little aggressive with the box out and gets the whistle. That's his 3rd, and he will sit down. He's kind of a little bit of the motor of this team here. He's been active hands all day. Here's Sides going to put his head down. He's going to go to the rim, spins up and around, kind of a wild shot. I wish he'd have taken his time a little bit. Controlled by Wohlers, up to Schoenrock. Schoenrock is going to move it around here, and Englert says, slow down, boys. Here we go. Set the offense, and let's make a good shot. Nice drop-in pass.
He's a good point guard, I'm telling you.
He's a great point guard, but Pickering 3 for 3 to start this second half is just killing Northern Valley inside.
Well, a part of that is he's getting the ball in great position. I mean, he is being fed by not only Englert, but a lot of his teammates, just able to get him the ball in a perfect place to shoot that baby hook.
Whistle, where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go?
It's going to go to Northern Valley.
It's going to go to Northern Valley. I think the officials weren't – it kind of hit feet there, and nobody knew which foot it was. And I didn't see it. I don't know if you saw it. But
I kind of seen that it was going to go to Northern Valley, and I also saw the official kind of tentatively point that way, so I thought that's what they were thinking.
It's kind of one of those where the players showed them where it was supposed to be, I think, because nobody ran to the other end. Northern Valley's going to keep the ball here, going to have to throw it in the corner as another scramble as the ball gets knocked away. Bailey Sides to take it out here. Working late into the clock, has to go all the way out to Tallheim. Tallheim gets fouled up front. Peyton Englert getting a little bit aggressive, thought he could rip it out of the freshman's hands there, gets caught for the foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Victoria in the half and 2nd on Englert. Sides working around a Brand screen up high. Looking inside, there's DeLoya. Sides passes just off. Schoenrock all the way to the rim, gets blocked by Loya. Wohlers with the offensive rebound and churn. Wohlers with another offensive rebound, kicks it out to Schoenrock. Now he's going to set the offense. Wohlers with a head fake and a kick over here to Peyton. Peyton going to work around the screen himself, looking for the hot hand.
Wow.
Peyton
Englert.
5'7" senior says, yeah, I can pass. If you don't guard me, I'm going to shoot it too, and it's going to go in. Theron Cox goes to the rim. It's swatted away by Pickering, but kind of gets bailed out by a foul there. He must have got contact inside because Pickering swatted it.
It was a body. It was a body foul. Yeah, that Englert three-pointer, that was basically a three-pointer in the NBA. I mean, that was a long way away.
He's been doing great with this, distributing the ball to his teammates, finding the hot hand. As Pickering's been so hot here to start the second half, he's been the one feeding him, and Northern Valley just didn't close the gap. They didn't think he was probably going to fire from that deep, and he made them pay. Theron Cox with the second attempt. Just a little long as Victoria fights themselves for the ball. It's going to go off their hands and go to Northern Valley.
With passionate attention and detail, he specializes in restoring your damaged vehicle to its original pre-loss condition using factory-approved procedures and specifications. At Weber Body Shop, they'll accommodate door dings and scratches as well as extensive damage. They want to make your automobile look like new, and you can do it at Weber Body Shop of Victoria, Kansas.
Back into action here. Theron Cox got the ball low in the post. Kind of did a shuffle with his feet, and the officials caught him. Going to turn the ball over. Huskies kind of need a stop here, down 33-21 into this third quarter. Carnes hadn't even been a part of it, and he was a real hot hand in the first half. They have been inside to Pickering all third quarter, and they don't look like they're going to change it as that pick and roll right there. Oh, Theron Cox gets his long arm in there. Otherwise, that's another bucket for Pickering. But here's Loya. Loya takes his eye off the ball, gets lucky. It goes off a Showing Rock. Nobody thought he wasn't going to catch the ball. It kind of goes off Showing Rock, and Northern Valley will control. Ball inbounds to Sides. Sides looking inside, going to go into Theron Cox. Interior pass to Brands. Brands up and in. Northern Valley needs buckets any way they can. They just have been so cold offensively all game. They just haven't felt like anything flew. Here's Pickering. Tries to skip pass, but Bailey sides with the interception. Now a 3-on-2 situation. He's going to pump, go all the way to the rim. Just leaves it a little short. Kenton Tallheim goes diving in after the ball. Going to get the tie up. It's going to go over to Victoria, but the little guy dives his nose in there to try and get that ball. It's going to cause the tie up. As right there is Coach Schmittenberger's going to bring in the spark plug, Lucas Klein. Lucas Klein makes his way back onto the floor. He's got a few fouls, but seeing that he just needs another spot here. Carnes getting it swatted away by Theron. Theron's trying to control the ball as Carnes is going after it. And we're going to have another tie up here, but this one will go back over to Northern Valley.
Well, it's a 10-point game with 1:49 to go.
Well, the problem is I think both of these teams can score 20 points in a quarter. So this game is far from over.
Oh, no. You're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. But you really would like to get a couple more buckets if you're Northern Valley closer before the end of the third.
Sides into Theron. Theron makes a move, going to kick it to Brands. Brands is going to fire from three. Kabang! I told you earlier in the first half when he got that three-point play, he saw the ball go through. He's hit his last two. Here's Theron Cox all the way to the rim. Left hand, he'll score and get the foul, and Northern Valley's on the march.
They're down by 4, just like I said. They're not out of it by any stretch, and they could get a lot closer than a couple of baskets here.
Theron Cox, I thought he was going to go for the dunk there. I know he can do it. He's got the last two turnovers right here in that half-court press. They don't anticipate his long arms there. He gets that one, takes it himself all the way to the rim. The only problem is I forgot to hit the replay button so that you guys could see it again. You have to just listen to me. But here's with the three-point play opportunity, Theron Cox, see if he can capitalize on this free throw. Theron misses it, but it's controlled. Oh, I thought Hansen had it. Wohlers is going to come out of there with it with the left hand. He's being closely guarded there by Tallheim. Tallheim is all over him, seeing if he can get it. In the third quarter to bring this to a 5-point game is Coach Schmittenberger did not like it, said, boys, what's working? Let's go right back inside. Right back inside, just like the beginning of this quarter when they were feeding Pickering and he was just scoring at will underneath. I think that's what he's after is Pickering's going to get it and he's going to get his shot off. He's going to be a little long and Brands is going to fight for the rebound and control it. And he's going to go to the line. Brands has stepped up here in the second half and making his impact felt. The 6'2 sophomore, I know he's been disappointed with his play in the first couple games. He's really making an impact here. We'll get you there, don't worry. Brands nails that first free throw, and I just got to go by memory. He's got 2 free throws and 2 shots. He ain't missed in a while, guys, and when Brands gets hot, he gets really hot.
Now, is he a sophomore?
He's a sophomore, straight shooter with that 6'2 frame. He's got the capabilities to stretch into the ball out to a three-point line, and when he's got the confidence, he's very difficult to stop. As he capitalizes on the second free throw, and we're down to a 3-point game as we're under a minute here left in the third quarter. Northern Valley's going to stay in their 2-2-1 pressure as it's starting to work on him as Wohlers is going to kick it over here. Number 22, Schoenmeyer's in. He's going to get the foul call as Wohlers goes in here. Looks like they're going to get, I'm going to guess, 32 Brands. Brands is going to get, I think that's his third foul on the night's the problem. No, they're going to get Hansen. Hansen with the first foul. That's a good deal there.
Schmeidler with the inbounds.
In the corner for 3. No, goes begging. Controlled by Pickering, but he turns it over to Hansen. Hansen's going to push the ball, and Peyton Englert reaches in. And that's going to take Hansen right to the line. That's 7 fouls in the third quarter getting to the line. Northern Valley has, if you want to look at the scorebook, they're scoring a heck of a lot of points from the free throw line.
How many is that on? That is 3 on Englert.
Yeah.
Their point guard.
Yeah. All that confidence that Victoria was playing earlier in the game with is kind of left them. They could use the bucket as Peyton frees up a wide open shooter. Bang! Schmeidler. Yes, for 3. Set up by who? Peyton Englert.
Yep.
Drive in and kick out for a wide open 3. Changes the game. Now there's 5 seconds left to go in the quarter, and they're up 6. Or is Northern Valley going to get a shot off? Hansen for 3 at the buzzer.
Oh,
Splash! He was about NBA range. I didn't even know if he was going to get it off.
They're only down by 3. It's anybody's contest.
I think some important thing that you guys can't see at home right here. Victoria's got 8 fouls in the half. Northern Valley with only 2 could be part of what happens here in the fourth quarter as it's going to be important. Peyton Englert for the corner 3 is going to be missed and controlled by Hansen. Hansen's made 2 athletic plays in a row, getting that shot off at the end of the quarter, and that one. Ball goes directly inside to Theron Cox. He misses the bunny. He misses the bunny right there when I made cut it to a 2-point or a 1-point lead as Peyton, woohoo, little dime, little drop it off here to Pickering. And for the nice bucket, I don't know if I got it hit in time. Look at this thing here. He just whoop, whoop. There it is. Pickering up with another basket. I believe he's 4 for 4 in the second half.
And I believe all 4 of those have been assisted by Englert.
I'm sorry there. You missed it on the video feed. Tallheim gets his feet started just a little bit early, gets called for the travel. As we go in here, it's back to the Knights ball. Englert over to controlling the press. It's going to be stolen by Bailey. Tallheim up to sides up and in. Scores the bucket. Nice play there by Sides as they set. Northern Valley sets the press here once again. And here's Wohlers. Wohlers down the sideline is going to find a wide open layup. That is Schmidmeyer. He'll score. Schmeidler. Oh, my goodness. I butchered that one. Terrible. Schmeidler with the easy bucket. Brands the hot hand for 3. Just rattles out as Peyton Englert controls the rebound and pushes. He's got eyes in the back of his head. He's going to find right there in there Pickering.
Pickering is playing well.
That's that baby hook. I think he's hit 2 of them from that exact point. Nothing but net on that with a little right-hand baby hook. Nice. Sides goes to the rim, gets the ball knocked out of there by Wohlers, and it will be controlled by Northern Valley underneath the rim as Colton Bailey and Fabian Loy are going to come in. Looks like who's going to come in? Karst, not Carnes. Karst will come in for Victoria. Hansen to inbound. He's going to find Loya over to Sides. Sides going to go directly into Bailey, and Bailey misses it, but Brands cleans it up. He's going to get fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Brands just gets his hands in there, picks up a loose ball, and gets fouled. Looks and right, like I said, that bonus thing is going to come into play here as Northern Valley goes back to the free throw line. The foul was called there on Jason Karst.
And the key part about that bonus is it's now a double bonus for Northern Valley the rest of the way through.
The next foul, they'll go to 2, but doesn't matter because Brands is stroking it here. So he's going to knock down that free throw. He's going to get another one here. I wish I'd have kept good stats here, but I didn't. I got a little excited. I can't remember exactly how many he's got here in the game, but Brands, there it is. 42-37, Victoria still with the lead. They still have the opportunity. They haven't played that extremely well in that second half, and they've got more potential that they can put their foot on the gas pedal right here and make them pay. Wide open three, splash. Schmeidler, you knew I was going to butcher it, so that's why you said it. Thanks, buddy.
I'm proactive. What can I say?
Here's Brands in the corner. He's looking inside, seeing if he can find Theron. Great catch by Theron and swinged outside of the corner. Sides, three-pointer, makes a three-pointer in the corner. Sides, 40-45 now. Northern Valley's going to only trail by 5.
Was that Theron Cox with the bounce pass? Because that was a beauty.
The cross-court bounce pass leads to a wide-open spot. Theron gets us in there. Oh,
wow.
Tough call, but it was it's one of those block charges. You don't know what's going to happen. There's Theron Cox getting in great position as Carnes is going hard to the rim. He's going to get the hoop and the harm, and he's going to go to the line. No, he did not make that. Or he did make it. I never saw it.
45-40, so it's a 5-point lead, I believe.
And I'm not sure the officials know if that ball went through the rim or not either right now. They're discussing it here. I missed it. They missed it. This is a smart thing to do. They're going to go over to the score and see if he saw it because I can't even show the replay because I didn't see it. Did you see it, Patterson?
No, I didn't because I was trying to figure out where the
replay button is.
Yes, exactly.
Well, the thing is, the crowd's not going to give him any problems because there's not anybody in the crowd. But
he did make it.
He did make it, is what they're saying here on the broadcast. But what are you going to do? Survey the bus drivers that are here? Maybe the two teams, the girls.
I don't think anybody was looking at the bucket when he shot it.
Everybody. Well, it's a little bit. The only person in the gym here is Cody Epp. He thinks he makes it. I know. Oh, you just watched it on Open Spaces. So you here at the Open Spaces, it's just unfortunate here that they're going to say that the basket did not go. They did their due diligence. They asked the people that they could ask. They asked the scores table. They asked themselves.
They didn't ask us, but
we
did. But you and I didn't know anyway.
We didn't know. They should have asked the big guy. Should have asked Cody Epp. He knew. But so. They did what they could there. It's just kind of unfortunate. Carnes is only going to get one where he could have gotten 2. But here's Bailey Sides to control it as he tries to round the corner, and the ball's going to go off of him. Peyton Englert making the defensive play, causing the turnover.
You know, Bailey is a very good guard, but sometimes he just gets a little over-aggressive, and he goes a little faster than he should. He just needs to play within himself a little bit more, I think.
I agree, and I'm sure his dad over there is trying to coach that into him.
Oh, I'm sure. It'll get there.
Yeah, here's Carnes. Carnes is going to come over. Uh-oh, Pickering says, I can shoot it from the outside. Comes up a little short. Carnes with the rebound, the hurt, the score. He's going to go to the line, and there is no doubt he made that one as that one went through the rim.
48-40 now, and a chance to pull it back out to 9-point game, I believe.
You know, the man of the first half was Jason Karst, and he's making his presence known. He had a little bit of a sleepy third quarter. He wasn't on the floor that much. I think he was on a little bit of foul trouble, but he's doing it here in the fourth quarter, and that's what really matters. Oh, so unfortunate there as Theron Cox is coming through as Bailey Sides is making a pass and just kind of unfortunate thing there. Karst inside, pull-up jumper, good. And he is feeling it.
Oh, there was a foul. Englert's going to have 4 now. That is their point guard's 4th foul, so that could be a big factor.
Yeah, and I told you, Bailey Sides knows how to draw a foul. He got that one drawn, didn't he? He felt Peyton on his back, so he stepped over, so he had nowhere else to go but straight through him. Sends Bailey Sides back to the line to get some momentum going for the Huskies, who have done exceptionally well from the free throw line right
And
here.
since that 3-point, that 3-shot foul right at the end of the first half, he has been on fire from the foul line.
We talked one out of him, didn't we?
Well, I'm pretty good at putting on the jinx unintentionally.
Full timeout. As we're back here is Patterson and Cox on your broadcast here as we've got a fun fourth quarter, 4 minutes and change left to go. Victoria up 50-41, but it's been an exciting fourth quarter to start here. Here's a wide open jumper. It's going to come off just short. Theron Cox could not control the rebound. Over to Schoenrock does. Peyton going to go to the rim. Dish to who? His favorite friend right there is Pickering. He's going to miss this one. And Theron Cox is going to control the rebound. And Karst, he's looking around going, that wasn't on me, was it? That wasn't
Well,
on me,
I think
was
it was,
But
and
it
that'll
was
be
on
4.
him. That's
That
going to
is
be his fourth. He's been a spark plug here in the first 4 minutes of this fourth quarter, but he's going to pick up his – no, we were wrong. It's his third. That's his third foul.
Well, now, okay. Could have swore that the last time they popped that up, it was at 3, so maybe not.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
It sends a freshman Kitten Tallheim to the line here. Misses that one. He had a 8 for 9 night the other night at the free throw line. Misses this one, but makes his second one, cutting it to an 8-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Here's Northern Valley in that zone pressure on the half court here. Pickering up to Peyton Englert. Englert will control it. He's going to be sitting there. I thought he was going to fire. I thought he was wide open. I thought he was going to fire, but coach says, hey, take your time here, boys. We're up 8. There's under 4 to go. Let's get a good one.
I think what he was actually doing was receiving instructions from his coach behind him.
Englert drives to the rim. Kind of get a bump there from Theron Cox. Going to get the foul call. Ball's going to go underneath as he wasn't shooting. He was going to dish that ball off as Bailey Sides is going to come back on the floor for Colton Bailey. Northern Valley looks to be falling into a little bit of a zone here, or a matchup zone. Peyton Englert over in the corner for Karst. Karst misses everything with that ball.
Oh, my.
Controlled by Peyton. Up to the rim. Fouled by Hansen. He was straight up but kind of went at him. And he's going to go to the line. Great hustle play by the Knights.
Yeah, it was. And in the reverse of that, you really have to say, hey, you got to block out on those offensive or defensive boards because you need to get that rock back. And trailing by 9 points, you really need the ball back on this possession.
Englert made his first. Eyes the second. It's up, leaves it a little short. It's Hansen controls the rebound.
Still plenty of time, but you're
Bailey
running
Sides
out of
says
it.
it's time right now. Pulls a 3, comes up short. Englert's going to get called for a walk as he was trying to control it around 3 Huskies. A tough play. A kid with a good vision couldn't quite get that out of his hands. I think he knew he was in trouble. He just couldn't get it out. But Northern Valley to take over here, probably run a set here to try and get a shot pretty quick into the clock as we're down to 3 minutes to go in this game. Tallheim pull up, toes on the line. Doesn't matter because he was just short. Ball falls into Theron Cox's hands. He's got nowhere to go with it. Throws it over his head and hits the backside of the backboard. Knights will take over. Knights over to Karst. Karst going to turn it over. Loya steps right in his way. Pull-up jumper. Rattles in for Loya. He's been cold most of the night, but it's a great time to get fired up and get going. Schmidmeyer, perfect, and blocked in there by Loya's made 2 plays in a row. Karst doesn't get away, gets away with a floater.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't want to know how many steps that actually
I
was.
think he looked like Svi there from KU from a couple years back. Got away with it. Doesn't matter. They didn't call it. Now he's going to get the call, though, as Sides is going to go back to the line.
Well, it's still just a 9-point game, and if Bailey can hit these 2 foul shots, 7 points down with 2:29 to go, then you're going to see a lot of pressure defense put on.
Yeah, but he's got to knock him down. Rattles it in, grabs just enough of the front iron to
It's going to look like a swoosh tomorrow morning in the set.
Just enough of that front iron here. Coach Sides making a substitution so we can get defense to offensive, trying to control the glass, brings back in Brands. Sides, same exact spot. It's the front iron that comes rolling in, making it a 7-point game. Victoria still with the lead here as they're working across this pressure. Peyton, nice look. Wide open 3. Splash!
That's going to be.
That could be a dagger, folks. I mean, wide open 3. Getting a steal here by Schmidler. And here we go as they've got the ball back here. Nice pump fake there by Englert over to Karst. Nice little floater again, controlled by Hanson, and Northern Valley needs a bucket, and they need one quick. Oh, how does James Harden get away with that one? But he does. A little short on it. Victoria will control as Peyton Englert up the floor.
Oh, no look bounce pass, full length of the court. Are you kidding me? That was at least half of the court anyway.
It was nice, but it not only was nice looking, it was very efficient in what they needed to do. And now they're playing just a little keep away is tick tick tick. The ball is going to be knocked away here, and it's going to stay here. Bailey Sides thought he had a turnover, but it was just short. Tick, tick, tick. Clock is working for Victoria. They just need to just kind of dribble this one out, and they're going to have their first victory of the season. Karst is closely guarded by Sides. Hanson will foul right here. Going to send.
I believe that is Schmeidler that'll go to the foul line.
Thank you. You knew what I was begging for there.
Yeah,
man,
I've got your back when I can, but. Every once in a while, you slip one by me.
35 minutes into a game, you'd think I'd get a name. I'm sure his parents are thrilled with me. But you know what? He's been a
good player.
He's been
really
a straight
done well.
assassin in the last 3 minutes, nailing the dagger 3 in the corner, stepping up to the free throw line, knocking them down late in the game, just how you put victories away.
And then you put the jinx on him. But a nice steal by, almost a steal by Pickering, or by Englert, rather.
Sides will fire the long 3. No good. Controlled by Victoria here as they go dribble as we go under 50 seconds left remaining in this one. Oh, he wanted to shoot it. He was feeling it. He wanted to. He's going to. Oh, I thought it was good, man. Good ball controlled there by Cox up to Hanson. Hanson's going to go to the rim, going to pull up a little jumper, going to go begging. But right there, Brands with a good rebound.
Will be tied up, but it's going to be Northern Valley basketball.
Yeah, Brands, I like what he's brought in the second half. He's got a lot more energy than he did in the first half or the first 2 games for that matter. That's the way he needs to play all season. Just a little more aggressiveness out of him, and it'll help the Huskies in the long term. Foul's going to be called on.
Well, it'll be
Karst.
On Northern Valley, and that will be Karst, fourth foul.
Yeah, Karst thinks it's his 5th, but isn't it his 4th?
Well, the last time they brought it up, it showed 4. Now,
you and I
had it was 4 earlier, and I think
one.
I was right.
Yeah. Don't argue with Patterson when it comes to fouls.
I am right because they have posted it now.
Great game by Karst, really. He was the dagger in the first half, and at the start of this 4th quarter, he really really procured the win here for Victoria with his offensive play. But he fouls out in this one. His Sides is going to eye his second free throw. It's up just short. and controlled there by Englert.
And they're just trying to run the clock. They want to get it over a half court, and they do. So now they'll just try to run the clock out if they can. Wow.
Sides gets a little aggressive, probably deserves an intentional foul on this one, but the official is not going to give it to him. Sides is frustrated, and I understand that. And I know Northern Valley is frustrated all the way around because they didn't plan on starting the season 0-3. They came into the season, the coaches had them ranked 7th in the division in the state. They thought they were going to be good. They've worked hard. They worked all summer long. You know, even when they weren't allowed in the gyms a lot of times, they were getting together, playing at the playground and things like that. They've got better nights in front of them. But Victoria picks up their first victory here. And I was talking to their coach early before the game, and he was saying it was going to come together for him. Tallheim with a nice rebound there, but it's going to come together for them, and I'm happy for them. They get their first victory on the season. He said that, you know, last season might not have been the best season for them, but he knew that they were fighting hard and they were putting things together. Congratulations to the Victoria Knights here.